Hi guys, today I'm just going to share with you how to repot a rose plant. I know everybody loves roses and growing roses is one of my favorite hobby. But growing roses is not that easy. Rose plant needs much care, and also it needs more nutrients than normal plants. So also if you see rose plants are more viable to infections, pests. So you should be very careful in growing a rose plant. So now I got this plant for about $5 in a shop, and if you see there are many dead leaves. So before repotting I'm just going to remove all these dead leaves. So the main thing a rose plant need is air circulation. So it is very beautiful to see bushes like this, but this will actually encourage fungus and other pests. Always try to remove all the old leaves, dead leaves, and see whether any leaf is infected with any fungus, because I saw some 1 or 2 leaves yesterday infected with fungus. So I'm just removing all the dead leaves or infected leaves, and if you see this leaf is infected with fungus, removing that leaves also, and you can remove all the yellow leaves. Also, while repotting a rose plant, you should be very careful. So first I'm just adding water to the pot so that the soil comes out from the pot without damaging the roots. So I'm just moistening it. So I have selected a container with more holes for drainage and little bit bigger than the size of my parent pot. The other thing we have to note for rose plants is the potting mix. So the potting mix should be sterilized. We cannot use all potting mix as we like for other plants. So I am now just using a new potting mix, and which is a sterilized one. And if you think that you don't have a new potting mix, you want to use your garden soil or the old potting mix. So what you do is you just sterilize it in a microwave oven or your pressure cooker. I'm just filling my container with sterilized potting mix. So I'm filling 1/4 of my pot with potting mix. So if you see, I have filled 1/4 of my container with potting mix. Now I'm just going to remove this plant. So I have to do it very slowly with utmost care. Good. So if you see the roots of it, so I'm just going to keep it. I'm not going to do anything. So if I just move it, some of the plants will be dying. So there are some 2 to 4 plants in this pot. So I'm just keeping like this. So now I'm going to cover the other area with my potting mix. So those who are growing roses are very good gardeners, because growing roses is very difficult. So I used to get always many plants, but my success rate of growing rose plants is very limited. But in India my mother used to grow roses, and she is a very good gardener in growing roses. Just tap it so that potting mix is evenly spreaded. So you can even use your hands to press it. So I just need a little more potting mix. So I'm just covering 3/4 of the container, so that if we want to add fertilizer or compost, it will be easy for us to add. So I'm just leaving some 1/4 of the container free of potting mix. So you can just press your hands like this, but don't press it too much. Be gentle with your plants. If you are gentle with your plants will like you. Otherwise, roses will never like you. So our repotting is almost finished. I'm just going to add water to stabilize our roots. So as we know, the container is having more drainage holes. See, the rose plant always need more moisture, but it should not be soggy. So, and also it need more air circulation, and it need more sunlight. So always keep rose plant in the bright sunlight of about 8 to 10 hours. So but for first few days till the rooting is stabilized, I'm going to keep it in shade of a. So our rose plant in a new container is now ready. So it looks so beautiful, but it's really difficult to take care of the rose plant. So you have to take care very nicely as a baby. So our rose plants need more nutrition than other plants. So I'm just adding our homemade fertilizer of eggshells and banana peels. If you're new to my channel, you can check the link of how to make homemade fertilizer with banana peels and eggshells. So this is a very good nutrition for our rose plants. I'm just adding some 2 spoons. So this is a sterilized one. So if you see, this is the container where the parent plant was. Don't throw away the container, use it for some of other plants. And regarding rose care, you have to add more nutrition, and you should keep the rose plant in bright sunlight for about 8 to 10 hours a day. Always see to it whether the leaves are infected with any diseases or fungus, and take good care of rose plants so that the beautiful rose will make you happy.